blessed day, everyone. Once again, I am your Biful She, or your best friend for life, Sheila. Okay, for this day, our topic is solving problems involving percentage, rate, and base. So our objective is to solve routine and non-routine problems involving finding the percentage, rate, and base using appropriate strategies and tools. So we will define first what is routine problems. This involves using at least one of the four arithmetic operations and or ratio to solve that are practical in nature, while non-routine problems require some degree of creativity or originality to solve. These problems typically don't have an immediately apparent strategy for solving them. Oftentimes, this can be solved in multiple ways. So, the steps for problem solving are, we can use the acrostics upper, which means understand, plan, execute, solve, review, or check. Okay, so I have here illustrative example. In an international conference, 400 people who attended were Filipinos. If 40% of these were Filipino male professionals, how many Filipino female professionals were there? So, the first step is we understand the problem. So, what is asked? Percentage of the number of Filipino female professionals in the international conference. So what are the given facts? A total of 400 Filipinos were there. Of the total, 40% were male professionals. So the next step is we plan. So 400, 60% is female and 40% is male. If there were 40% male professionals, so we will subtract it in 100, so we will get 60%, which comprises the number of female professionals to solve the exact number professionals. We can use the formula percentage is equals to rate times base, or P is equals to R multiplied by B. Okay, so next is we will solve using the formula P is equals R times B. So 60% times 400, but always remember we will change percent to this decimal. So 60% times 100 is 0.60 multiplied by 400, we will get 240. 240 is the number of the female professionals in the international conference. So let's check. This is one way to know if our answer is correct. So 400% times 400, we will get 0.40 times 400. So what is 0.40 by 400? It is 160. So it is the number of male professionals. Then we will add 240 by 160. So we will get 400 total number of Filipino professionals. Therefore, our solution is correct. Okay, so this is the next illustrative example. Faith has saved 3,250 in past 3 months. If the bike she wanted to buy is worth 10,000, what percent of the cost of the bike has she saved? So, let's understand first the problem. So, what is asked? The percent of the bike's amount that Faith has saved. We are looking for the rate. So, what are the given facts? She saved 3,250, but the bike is worth 10,000. So, let's plan. Apply the concept of proportion to find the percent of the cost of the bike. So, in solving, we can use the formula rate is equals to percentage over base, or R is equals to P over B. So, what we will do is write it in fractions. N over 100 is equals to 3,250 over 10,000. And write it in ratio form. N is to 100 is equals to 3,250 is to 10,000. Then, let's find the product of the means and extremes. Yeah. So, we will write it like this one. N is multiplied by 10,000. So, we will get 10,000 N. And we will multiply 100 by 3,250. we will get 325,000. Then both uh 10,000 n and 325,000, we will divide it by 10,000. So n, no? So eradicate 10,000, 10,000, we will get n. If we will divide 325,000 by 10,000, we will get 32.5%. No? So n is equal to 32.5%. Therefore, Faith has saved 32.5% of the cost. Then, the last step is to check. This is one way to know if the solution is correct. So, let us find. 32.5% of 10,000 is 3,250. So, this is the amount Faith has saved. So, our answer is correct. Okay. And the last illustrative example is 25% of Jaren's marble collections are red. If he has 84 red marbles, how many marbles does he have in all? So, let's understand the problem. What is asked? The total number of Jaren's marbles. So, what are the given facts? Jaren has 84 red marbles, which is 25% of the total number of his marbles. So, then again, we will plan. Apply operations on decimals to compute for the total number of marbles. Then to solve, translate the sentence in mathematical symbols. 25% is 25% of represents x. What? Then the number represents by n as variable. And s is the equal and 84 is 84. Therefore, 25% multiplied by n, we will get 25% n. But first, we will change the percent to decimal by multiplying 100. So, 25% multiplied by 100, we will get 0.25. So, 0.25 times n is equals to 84. Then, we will write the equation. 0.25n is equal to 84. Then, divide both 0.25. So, 0.25n divided by 0.25, we will get n, while 84 divided by 0.25, we will get 336. Therefore, Jaren has 336 marbles in all. Therefore, if we will check our answer, we will multiply 25% by n. So, our n here is 336. So, the 25% of 336 is 84. But first, we will change 25% to decimal form. 25% multiplied by 100 is 0.25. So, 0.25 multiplied by 336, we will get 84. Therefore, our answer is correct. Before we end this video, let's review first what is the meaning of routine problems. Routine problems involve using at least one of the four arithmetic operations and or ratio to solve that are practical in nature. And non-routine problems require some degree of creativity or originality to solve. These problems typically don't have an immediately apparent strategy for solving them. Oftentimes, this can be solved in multiple ways. And don't forget the steps for solving a problem or problem solving. First, you will understand the problem. Second, you plan. 3, you execute or solve. 4 is you review or check. From this point, I would like to say bye-bye and happy learning. And I hope you will continue watching my videos. If you have comments and suggestions, just write in the chat box below. Bye-bye!